Everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Oscar. What a nice Tuesday. Let's go. So take a look at this, everyone. 1 month ago, chilling at more than $8,000, and right now, bam, 6,000 and some dollars. Hopefully, I do think it's gonna drop even lower based on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. How far will Ethereum drop? We're gonna be taking a look at the technicals because that's very important. But before doing that, let's just have a conversation and think. So what's happening, right? What has happened ever since May? Because this was a complete crash, guys, that we had going from all-time highs to the 200 simple day moving average. Well, the answer is China. China started banning Bitcoin mining. That drops everything, and that's what we're looking at this. Every single time I hear articles saying, dump warning, China, and make sure you are ready for the crash and cryptocurrencies. Forbes says that, and many other outlets, right? And I think what's happening is that, yes, indeed, cryptocurrencies are rising at all-time highs. No one's stopping them. We see Bitcoin sometimes even it's replacing what typically banks would accept, like fiat money and so. And I think some people higher ups are scared. That's what I've been hearing in my cryptocurrency channels, favorite ones, right, from top experts. And I tend to agree with that. Eventually, the financial governments, institutions of each country will want to regulate Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies so they have more control in all the terms possible. So I think ideally we want to start making the purchases of cryptocurrencies as soon as possible because later on they will eventually come back up. But right now, I think what they're trying to do is to scare people and then trying to make them go away from cryptocurrencies. But I think crypto is not going anywhere. That's just my personal opinion. What do you guys think? Now, because of course, that is the purpose of my channel. Everyone challenge the status quo and think better ways to make money. Because that's what we talk here. Stocks, short rank cryptocurrencies, making you and me richer every single day. So please go ahead, like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. Thank you very much, everyone. Now, go ahead and take a look first at the MACD because that's really what kind of I like to see first to see what is the next step that the histogram is going to look like. And by looking at this, it's already crossing. And when we see the cross, is that now the next step of the positive or negative correlation is going to happen. And if we're coming from a positive, we're going to probably see a negative, which means that it's going to keep dropping. Tells me then that probably the RSI is going to be getting close to the lower band of 30 points. And well, right now it's at 41. It was at 35 on June the 26th right now. So we'll probably see a decline on the RSI that translates to the price right now at $1,900, right? A little bit shy of 2,000. And it was days ago, weeks ago, and a couple months ago, as you're seeing on the screen right now, 1700s, close to 1600 even on May the 23rd. So, you know, how far will Ethereum? I was gonna say I'm talking Empire. So how far Ethereum will drop? Well, I think guys, we're looking somewhere in the vicinity of 1700, 1600, and 1500. If it drops less than 1500, then we have a little issue here. We have an issue of there's something going on even probably above my pay grade. And when I say that, is something that I do have to study a little bit more. If we see Ethereum drop at 1600, even 1500, and then come back to 1700, 1900, and then maybe again 1700, 1800, then it's getting into a consolidation price that's healthy for the cryptocurrency. It's coming up again later on. No worries. But if it keeps dropping, dropping, we'll be a little bit worried. Not because of Ethereum, it's worthless and it's gonna, disappear because something is happening with manipulation, maybe or so. We'll have to check that out later. But that is my prediction. I don't see a out of growth in the short term. Long term, I mean, I have no questions. Even I asked you guys on my channel days ago, like 1 day ago, when who is going to happen first, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm talking most of you when I'm talking to reach $1. I understand, but Ethereum, I am clearly sure that it's going to take to. We're going to be looking at $10,000 in the future. That's just one important concept. But in all, right now we're looking at the 200-day simple average. we're pretty much there, probably approaching the 250 later on in the month. But we'll have to take a look at. I think when good news happen for cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, you really would have wished to buy at this level, right? Let me go ahead and show you right now my Ethereum purchases, my latest purchases, just for you to have an idea of what I'm talking about. So I'm already invested on Ethereum. I purchased $1,000 on on May the 30th, $400 on May the 17th, and $200 on May the 3rd. And I purchased them at these prices, which are way higher than what we're seeing right now, because I purchased them. If I go back here, when it was climbing, guys, I purchased them when it was climbing, right? So of course, um, I knew, guys, that a drop was gonna happen. No, don't get me wrong. I knew it. That's why I didn't deploy $1,000 on each, right? I did buy $1,000 when it was lower. I mean, I didn't buy it here. I bought it here, and it's still dropping, that's totally fine. Probably I could add $100 or $500 right now at these levels. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That's DCA, dollar cost averaging, which is if you're down and you believe in the project, you believe in the investment you're doing, it happens on stocks, it happens on index funds, it happens on crypto. You keep buying to average your cost. Once the investment comes up, because you are buying at the dip, whatever you purchase at the all-time high or above, it's gonna come to a break-even price, and you will start making money. That's DCA in basic terms. So right now it's the perfect time. Like we wanted to see these prices back in the day. Remember, guys? So when we're asking the question, how far will Ethereum drop? These are the times that you kind of want to be greedy. And I'm not telling you to buy, not a financial advisor, but what I'm telling you is to recognize the opportunity. Okay. So if you decide, let's say, to buy, go to Coinbase. I think this is the best way from my eyes, because you buy Coinbase and then you automatically, stake it. You get 5% APR on Ethereum too. So they give it to you. That's incredible. You stake it. You may be asking me, well, I don't have an account on Coinbase. I'm gonna link my link on the description down below. Click make an account, and you and I get free Bitcoin money. But you're like, you know what? I don't want to do Coinbase. I want to do Gemini. No worries. There's my link down below as well. Click make an account, and you and I make free Bitcoin money. So in all, everyone, what I see in the future for Ethereum, just let's go ahead and scroll a little bit back. Just take a look at this beautiful growth, guys. On last year, August 20th, just to pick a random date, even let's go actually 1 year ago. Right now is June 13th. Here is June 13th. July, my bad. July 13th. July 13th, the price of one Ethereum was $239. If I tell you that buying one Ethereum right now for $1,900 will more than double next year, would you buy it? Well, that's my mindset, okay? I'm not saying it's going to happen, and I'm not saying it's going to double. It may more than double, or it may actually just stay the same price. What I'm saying is this, guys, is what's happening in the world right now. This is what's happening in the US and in many countries. People are recognizing that governments are not managing the money the way citizens want, and we're taking action. And we're saying, government, I think you're making this a bigger issue, creating inflation, spending too much money. Can I have a voice? Oh no, well, then I'm gonna transition my fiat money that you pay me on a monthly basis into cryptocurrencies. And the government is saying, well, I don't like that because I'm not regulating cryptocurrencies enough. You're not paying me taxes enough. So then I'm gonna take this in my own hands. So you have many different places to discuss, but I think this is just barely the beginning. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That's my answer to how far will Ethereum drop. I love this cryptocurrency, and I hope you take care of it because it's pretty cool what the future is going to happen for us. Remember, when it was created a couple years ago, people bought it. Right now, they're probably enjoying their lives, some yachts or mansions. That was awesome, guys. So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, and I'll see you next time. Peace.